How many more? Then they... That will... Oh, they are... And... No. That... Is there something... Yes. When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some ground. Some wielders of the Force have mastered pilot, one's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example. And others have mastered the more subtle work. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companion. What skill would you say is your greatest strength? And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness? Then my task before you is this: take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it. As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know. Ask, and I will answer. He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the dark lords that pursues you. He spared the Miraluka. Keep his slave close to you. One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses. I had hoped that you would not have to confront. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded. It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It cannot be taught. Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. Power? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and it devours him as he devours others. Nothing is impossible with the Force, and like energy, it may be harnessed. Do not think of his power as one would a weapon. The sect of assassins that chase you feed on the Force. What he does is simply the pinnacle, and that is why they and their techniques must be wiped out. As much as one may use the Force to bolster the wills and strengths of others, the reverse is possible. Instead of sending one's will through connections in the Force, instead such connections are drawn upon, fed upon. Then you understand how terrible such a power is, and why it must be ended. It is an empty road to the dark side. He is a breach in the Force. It is not something he can direct or focus. Force sensitives and worlds rich in the Force draw him. That is why where the Jedi gather, Jedi will die. And he cares nothing for the Sith. And when the Jedi are dead, he will feed on the galaxy. There is no future in the empty galaxy he sees. Perhaps he is bound to her. Ask, and I will... Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember. Am I? And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death. As I said, it is of no consequence to me. No, but if I did, you would never know. But perhaps you will understand this. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am. Then you are learning quickly. Ask.
Something up?
All right. Yeah, I guess I just had to prove something to myself, and I never had a chance to put it to the test until then. Nothing I didn't already know. Anyway, it's over now. Alright.
What is it?
Haven't heard anything more yet.
If any more refugees trying to come in here, we'll cut them down.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space. That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. All right, you can go see him.
I'm spoiling for a fight. If the exchange tries to muscle in, we'll break them. Hey! What's...
This is Sarah. That. All right.
I heard you've been looking for me. Yeah? We can hold our own again. Do you now? Suppose I were interested. You're not... Fallen.
This is Sarah. That. Hurry up and take care of your business. Hurry up and take care of your business.
I heard you've been... Well, that's too bad. All right, we'll lay off a bit. No chance.
You are no match for us.
Did you find us a... Please.
Thanks for taking care of Sakwe.
You've already helped us great.
Thank you so much for curing me. Grazie, ubat 5. Norahagwa. Chan. Otos. Dawa Josimu. Dawa Josimu.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like... It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perception. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Strange? Perhaps. Perhaps not. It is but the vibration of minds driven by life's struggles. The struggle to feed, to take, to mate, to fight. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass. Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions.
Doverinincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani honkades. Dorsenta winoto. Tono tucha. Tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
My life.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around. Well, our kind isn't exactly the majority on this planet. Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek Tar. Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I.
Taracho mosincho kavavolpa mulit kawana bota yunta. Unta chiwita inkak dovre kun miliwu. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayai da hupa bosa kurata go jujutu ta come tak blaia justing miki gongo be che chubo graio davadumpa munsuru kupla
No.
tinor crelun conferento gring banocroc dovre kun mili wosas Chone murlera ton kinge bano jansa ta come tak blaia justing miki gongo beaste kun grabi la king no mula dovre kun mili wosas unta chiwi
Ranamo Sibu and Nasarans, Kramas.
Finish. So, you have the...
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. Why, I cannot help myself. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption. I am not sure I wish it fixed. Oh. I feel... Bota su, molampas teramak, dorin krumagawan. Kawana bota atagwa kanka.
Zebko imariam gawatasi. Gawachosin. Sarda chornilo tabe. Takaprota gocha.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange. But I, Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong. All right. Jedi Master? Are you crazy? But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. If I were a Jedi, I'd be where I could help people. The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Jedi Master? But you're... Are you serious? All right. I must be doing something...
And what is it you think you have If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest reward. If you ever weakened yourself in such a way for me, I would rather suffer and die. Then you do not know yourself. Then you have failed, and when you break, it will be because another does. If you do not wish to hear it, then you will remain deaf to everything around you. Ah, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if you're coming.
Bograsyong kontichaum, King Lord ta aitha kun, aitha pati sa tong dia kun batut kaun, chona choba. Tapi chayu bong, chi. Chupayu bong, nihun kagratug, jimut malia. Yomawa mani boba, nihun kagratug jimut chopiti man punjam. Chopiti man punjam. Sash.
Ubaboska dwana Gavadumpa munsu Takometak Blaya justing Miki gongobe Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamator Gavadumpa munsuruku Ontachi Dahupa bosa kurata go jujut Kawana bota Mungachinor ta imbre wanachike Drumba bambwa Kontichan munka Mungachinor ta imbre wanachike Drumba bambwa Kontichan munka Kavadumpa kuswaka Mungachinor ta imbre wanachike Drumba bambwa Kontichan munka Kavadumpa kuswaka tayamukata Chone murlera Tonkinge banog jansaka ni Takometak Blaya justing Miki gongo beaste Kun grabi la king.
Greetings. I am B5D. This is a warehouse. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be... However, I can say that this is an... We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you... Greetings. Voga...
Oh, looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar. I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce. And then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon. Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nal Hutta. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, huh? How may I serve? Poison spreading through my mind.
Dawancha more consova. Mawani dincho. Kavadumpa mo sora ku pai. Da hirembe wana kumpaile mokata. Takom. Kavadumpa mo sora ku pai lia bontenya. Dachi motu gamsa. Da hupa botenya go chuchu viti. Doveri ninja. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Ya mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo grabo. Drum. Darabinuko sobaramwe. Masako chiro. Chuchu viti.
Poisoned.
Da hirembe wanakum paile mokata. Takom taktus miki mogo grab.
Poison spreading through my body.
Malampro tarawantika. Tonata bi. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplagi. Kawana bota. Kawana botai.
Poisons spreading through my body.
Ne bedwana ni bobo king batuno ila crispa.
Ejitona kawana bota yunta tanga mungachi norta imbre wanachike drumba
Poisoned. The honor is mine.
I hear you.
Poison spreading through my body.
What is it?
Yeah. Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun. A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your arm. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan.
Barikon King Honka, Namkumbwe Prita, Inkonata Sunka Kran. Tanto todos, Tumukarat. Dos kachi. Tenanjara. Tanto todos. Nunca wanasit. Dos kachi. Tanto todos. Kroton oranga manatandi kroton. Tanto todos. Tumukaro. Nunca wanasicho. Posa non chirinta masukingura. Tanto todos, Tumukarata. Kroton oranga manatandi, posa non chirinta masuking. Nunca wanasicho. Dos kachi. Dos kachi. Minsukre masukun batungala. Me rontono junsara ka roto. Dos kachi. Kawana abawasi. Rentundas, Gelfabani, Rentundas. Fidan Gelfabani. Rentundas, Hoi Fidan. Gelfabani.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break in. No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else. My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. What? Is there any way to get her out? I can't believe she's still alive. This is the best news I've heard in years. Any chance you've heard some word? What? I can't believe she...
Baboska Dwan. Moloda Kawana Bota Takometak Playa Justing Miki Gongo Beast. Choso megaranga batuda me bedawa minno bobo king batu nang hunkale kilikun. Unta chiwi.
Truth left. Rentundas.
We just got this message on the comlink. Looks like trouble.
I think this is something everyone will want to hear.
The droid's the one who picked up the message. He's got it all ready to display. Well, good thing it's not a trap.
No, Atten. I think it may be a...
Could you please lighten up for one?
It may be a trap, but traps work both ways. This Visquis, his kind are spread through the lower reaches of Nar Shaddaa, and he may have information, but the choice is yours. If you go, you will have to go alone.
It's just off the docks, near one of the far traffic pylons. He's got you at a disadvantage there, though. The place is filled with cyanogen gas. You'll need something to allow you to breathe it. Yeah, that means all you have to worry about is the patrons not finding out that you're human, and be careful. Well, I wouldn't keep him waiting. If you got his attention, you probably attracted the attention of someone else.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Hey, any luck yet? Thanks for your help.
Back again? Is there any... What? Lutra's here? How did you do this? I barely know you. You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life.
Krachi ubachi. Gavadum. Bornachi. Muli.
Malampas tarawa. Jonayo. Paneso. Jun soba me rap. Moga chino taho. Taka. Kava.
Loka kama. Tarana mo sibu and dasa. Tarana mo sibu and donos im. Look. Tarana mo sibu.
Dorota sinta. Fasa su. Me pog. Crimso chi. Dokini kamare. Tonichi ramagrinzo mos rapana. Hoshma poso mabri. Dokini kamare.
Hey, look, I wanted to tell you. I won't be able to contact you via the comlink if something happened. Look, take these. They're healing packs. If your suit gets breached, you'll need to inject them fast. And trust me, once the seizures start, you'll be dead. Watch yourself, and don't be too long. And I know just the place.
So, you're the big Jedi that everyone's been talking about. I thought you Jedi were supposed to be smart, and here you are running around Nar Shaddaa sticking your lightsaber into everyone's business. What, were you planning to save everyone on this? I'm Mira. I'm the best bounty hunter in this system, and that's not me bragging, that's fact. I've been watching you run all over the refugee sector like a bantha, and for someone with a price on their head as high as yours, you sure don't know how to keep a low profile. Look, I know that squid-head Visquis sent you a message to meet him in the Jek-Jek-Tar. He works for Goto. I'm betting he's gonna lure you in there, start a fight, and then he's gonna wrap you up and deliver you to Goto. Dead. Just this. I know you're meeting with Visquis. If I know about it, that means everybody else on this moon knows about it. And when that happens, the bounty hunter truce is off. That means things are gonna get real ugly real quick. I think your friends are the ones in trouble.
Well, this sure beats staying on the ship. A few drinks to keep me on my toes, a few games of Pazak to keep the mind alert. Should be enough to keep me out of trouble until our fearless leader straightens things out. Give me a hit of Juma, and keep 'em coming. Well, looks like staying on the ship was a bad idea after all. So, I don't think I caught your names. You two work here, or?
Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupanaret atamakcha. Unsora sancha tarakcha konka.
Yeah? What happened to your mask?
Kichu no kada mirenito. Tono tucha. Tocha ramakaka. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata?
No, actually, I'm here protecting someone. Keeping them out of trouble. By acting as a distraction for people looking to harm her.
Tawanti malari? Kono wisotoranda tahupo boteño go jucho picha. Gwem tabani kavadumpe masuraku popayi boteña. Tachemorota kamsa. Javasko.
Why don't you two shuttas try it and we'll see what happens?
Du no coherete pachasa borta. Cristo no socopa puta. Brentaba nin sut.
Well, that's it. The bounty hunter truce is off. That means this place is gonna get real bad, real fast. Better get back to the ship. Warn the others.
I don't know why a Jedi would come here. There's so much noise.
Of course.
But to be in a place where one drowns in the Force.
A simple question, to which I ask another. Why should a Jedi want to hide?
Hey, we need to move out.
What are you talking about? What is wrong?
The truce between the bounty hunters in Nar Shaddaa is off. There's gonna be a war. A trap in the Jek Tar is bad enough, but having 100 bounty hunters on your back is something else.
She was told to meet alone. We cannot disrupt their meeting until the alien reveals the information he has.
Look, we need to move.
If they are coming after us, then they will be after her as well.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm guessing we're in a lot more trouble than she is.
Loka kamaran endosoran, taranamosibu endasarans. Loka kamaran endosoran we notch. Febko emarayam gawatasitu insu.
Anybody here catch that? All I understood was very.
I think he wanted us to give up the general to his poorly trained collection of bounty.
Ah, well, that would explain it.
I'll take the stupid one, who decided to threaten us rather than shoot us when he had the chance.
This is one of my safe houses. It's not too pretty to look at. Yeah, well, it's one of those trade-offs. All the freighter exhaust from the docks, you know. You could say I've gotten used to it. You know, Visquis is arranging a trap for you in the Jek. Thing is, he intends to cut the bounty hunters out of the loop and deliver you to Goto personally. Well, for one thing, you're going to stay here, and I'm going to meet with Visquis instead. Well, that smell you noticed when you came in? It's probably filtering through your lungs right now. Anybody without olfactory blockers, like I have, is going to start feeling dizzy. Good night, Jedi. Let me just take that environment suit.
you